here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
If you talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He's able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them, from the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the ground. So you can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying that. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all. But it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. See how he handles this challenge tonight. Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergey Pavlovich.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back in Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Oh, beautiful jab there by Aspinall. Counters now, left hook to the head lands. Pavlovich gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
Pavlovich is right back to the full mount. Making all these shots count. Side control now. Pavlovich is back in side control. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pavlovich is back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound here.
That was a slick transition.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Pavlovich. Now inside the closed guard. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, he might be in trouble here. Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
You're going to overcome this. You're down right now, but I need you to work hard.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Fighter lands a kick now. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, and that punch, and listen to the reaction from the crowd. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into...
Aspinall's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Pavlovich is in half guard now. Working out of the half guard here.
Keep that head moving. Head moving.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to...
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Aspinall. Well, he's got his back now. Great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Aspinall.
And there you go, again, half guard. Great job landing from the top position. That was nice.
Aspinall's back to the north-south position now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, good defense, yes. He's got to be careful here.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
In the half guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Final seconds here of round two. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
You did great out there, but I need you to be a little bit more patient, okay? I need you to follow his hips wherever they go.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing it.
Right there, DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed.
Both men going for the finish. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock the guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Going for the fruit.
Just out of range with that right hook.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Nice, low single takedown.
Hammer fist here by Aspinall. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. Pavlovich is back in full mount. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
That submission looks tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. And now he's got the back. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Great defense by this fighter.
Pavlovich going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, and the night that one landed right on the spot. He passes to half guard. Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Aspinall. Bob's fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
He's having his way with him here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, right to the mount. He's got to be careful here.
Under a minute to go in round 4.
It's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, hey, bud, take a seat. Now listen, we are losing this fight. I need you to dig down and get going this round. Everything we do has to...
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Aspinall gets caught by that straight punch there. Blocks the strike there, counters with a jab. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Pavlovich. Aspinall's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Three minutes now to go in this one. All right, setting up for an armbar now. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
He's getting very close to finishing this fight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Hey, stay with the game plan. Stay with the game plan.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Aspinall. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in, and he's out again.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
1 minute to decide this one. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Oh, he's got his back. Lands with the ground and pound. Pavlovich is able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Get the mount here.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.